fast-moving object the size of Manhattan is hurtling towards our solar system, and it will make its closest pass to Earth.
What if an interstellar object whirling through our solar system is actually a nuclear-powered spacecraft sent by aliens to test how humans respond?
What if an object from the stars just broke the rules of the universe? Imagine an interstellar visitor, massive and silent, suddenly turning back toward the inner solar system, as if it decided to stay. That's exactly what astronomers have just witnessed with 3i ADLAS. You're here because these mysteries fascinate you. So take a second to subscribe and help this channel grow, because the story you're about to hear could change the way we think about the universe forever. On July 1st, 2025, the Atlas Survey Telescope in Rio Hurtado, Chile, captured a faint but fast-moving point of light. Within hours, astronomers knew they had something extraordinary. This was not a comet from the Oort cloud, nor an asteroid within the solar system. Its speed and trajectory gave it away instantly. It was interstellar, an outsider from beyond our sun's reach. This new discovery, officially named 3i Atlas, marked only the third time in history humanity had identified an interstellar visitor. First came Oumuamua in 2017, then Borisov in 2019. But unlike its predecessors, this new object was enormous, 20 kilometers wide, the size of Manhattan, larger than any comet we've tracked flying between the stars. At first, 3i Atlas behaved as expected. Its hyperbolic trajectory suggested it would slingshot past the sun and head back into the void, never to return. Astronomers prepared to study it, but they thought it would be a brief encounter, another fleeting visitor, here today, gone tomorrow. And then it did something no celestial object had ever done before. It turned. The maneuver was unmistakable. Instead of following its outbound path, 3i ADLAS executed a graceful, deliberate curve back toward the inner solar system. The motion was smooth, precise to be random. No outburst of gas, no debris clouds, no telltale signs of natural propulsion, just a silent adjustment, as though a hand had guided it. For centuries, humanity has trusted the predictability of the cosmos. Newton and Kepler mapped the heavens. Einstein refined our understanding with relativity, from planets to comets. The rules were clear. Gravity rules all. Yet in one single turn, 3i ADLAS shattered that trust. Unlike Oumuamua, which showed mysterious acceleration but could still be argued as natural, this was no subtle deviation. This was a controlled maneuver. The implications are staggering. If this were a comet, it should outgaze near the sun, jets of ice vapor blasting off the surface, nudging its path. If it were an asteroid, it would glide along a clean gravitational arc, but neither scenario explains a deliberate reversal of course executed in silence, without any observable mechanism, which leaves us with unsettling questions. Could 3i Atlas be a probe sent, perhaps long ago, by a civilization far older and more advanced than ours? Could it be powered by a technology invisible to us? Perhaps a form of propulsion that leaves no thermal trace, no visible exhaust, light, sails, quantum drives, electromagnetic fields, possibilities that today are closer to science fiction than science. Or is it something else entirely, a natural phenomenon that exposes holes in our models of physics? Could we be witnessing a kind of celestial process we've never imagined, a structure of matter or energy that bends gravity itself? For now, the answers elude us. But one fact is clear: 3i ADLAS challenges everything we thought we knew. Scientists worldwide are scrambling to collect data. The Hubble Space Telescope and the James Webb Space Telescope have been redirected to study it in every wavelength possible, from visible light to infrared. Ground-based observatories are pulling all-night sessions to track every twitch, every spectral signature. SETI has intensified its listening campaigns, straining to hear even the faintest whisper of a signal, and yet the object remains serenely silent. No transmissions, no beacons, no calls. But silence itself could be a message. Governments are treating the discovery with urgency. Behind closed doors, intelligence agencies and military strategists are asking unthinkable questions. If this is a probe, who sent it? Why now? And what happens if it changes course again, perhaps this time toward Earth, even though its closest approach will be 240 million kilometers away? The fact that it can maneuver means no trajectory is truly final. In a way, the greater fear is not destruction, but observation. What if 3i Atlas is watching, cataloging, measuring. Humanity, just as we scramble to measure it for decades, SETI has listened for signals, waiting for contact. But what if contact comes not as a message, but as an object silently entering our skies? The cultural shock is immense. News headlines around the world call it the alien turn, the silent visitor, the Manhattan-sized probe, religious. Leaders debate whether this is a messenger or a warning. Some hail it as evidence that humanity is not alone, while others fear it as an omen. Philosophers point out that for the first time, humans cannot assume cosmic events are blind or indifferent. This may be intentional. And ordinary people, many are anxious. Psychologists call it cosmic anxiety, the uneasy realization that the universe is not just vast, but unpredictable, perhaps even inhabited. In art, the object is painted as both angelic and monstrous. In politics, it sparks new rivalries as nations vie for influence over who interprets the data. Scientists offer competing theories. Some speculate that 3I Atlas could be a derelict, a probe launched millions of years ago by a now extinct civilization, still executing commands long after its creators have vanished. Others suggest it could be a seed ship, carrying self-replicating technology meant to explore or even colonize. And a more cautious camp insists it could still be natural and exotic, body propelled by mechanisms we do not yet understand. But what unites all these perspectives is the recognition that humanity is no longer just observing the universe. We are being confronted by it. If this object is artificial, then civilizations capable of interstellar travel exist. That alone redefines humanity's place in the cosmos. If it is natural, then our laws of physics are incomplete, and the universe is stranger than we ever imagined. Either way, the discovery marks a turning point. For thousands of years, humanity has looked up at the night sky with awe. Now, for the first time, the sky has looked back. 3-1 ADLAS is still moving silently, its course now firmly bent toward the sun. It carries no banners, no signatures, no explanations. It does not announce itself. It simply moves, patient and unhurried, like a messenger that has no need to speak. Perhaps one day, we will learn its secrets. Perhaps future telescopes, future missions, or future generations will crack the code of its silence. Or perhaps it will remain forever an enigma, a riddle written in starlight. But for now, 3I ADLAS has changed the story of humanity. The universe is no longer predictable. The cosmos is no longer silent. And we can no longer assume we are alone. If you want to keep following discoveries like this and push deeper into the mysteries that shake the very foundation of science, subscribe now. Because the story of 3I ADLAS is not finished. And together, we are only at the beginning of what lies beyond the horizon.